So, time for another analytical video review considering where our problems are at. This time, Castiel. Also, see, I can look like a decent human being when I want to. In another video, I'll end up linking in. I already covered Castiel's nearly absurd levels of popularity and the impossibility of removing him permanently from the show. But there's the group of people that keep saying, I'm tired of Castiel, / his plot ran out, / he doesn't learn his lessons. You'll find a running theme through my videos, and that's that literally all enduring complaints about Supernatural from just about any part of the fandom boil down to one problem. I'm sorry about my dogs in the background. You don't hate Castiel, you hate Robert Singer. But let's get to the actual mistakes Castiel has made, their aftermath, and when, how, and why they happened. Technically, falling from heaven for Dean counts as a mistake, but that's what spawned the character we love, and I don't think anyone is going to argue that as a legitimate point. Then we hit the Leviathan saga, where Castiel spontaneously decides to eat all the souls and become God, only to die and come back when the ratings tanked. After that, we get the Naomi saga, brainwash Castiel, who breaks it for Dean. Then we get the accidentally triggering the fall of heaven, the attack dog spell, Lucifer, and then the cult incident of season 12. So we're going to review a few things. Cast falls for the Winchesters, got it. Moving on. Leviathan saga was the first true obliviously stupid incident, and what I'm going to do is mark this as a Singer season and come back to it. Naomi brainwashing him was literally outside of his control and not so much a mistake as a runaway train he managed to hit the brakes on. The fall of heaven was literally a complete team cock-up that everyone had a hand in, wasn't even just his own mistake, so let's pull that from the mess. The attack dog spell, also beyond his control. Lucifer was a mistake, but also ended up, until season 12 cocked everything up, giving a resolution for Lucifer ultimately. Even Dean admitted it was the right thing. And the cult incident of season 12, yet again, a Singer season. So let's strip out the ones either critical to the character entering the show or beyond his control. We get Leviathans and the cult or Dagon incident. There's no lesson to learn in being ripped out of somewhere and reprogrammed. He wasn't alone in the fall. He was under a spell for one, and legitimately, these are not Castiel's mistakes to learn from. So, Leviathans and Dagon. You know the problem here? Robert Singer led both seasons and has a historic habit of doing everything in his power to remove Castiel from the show, either passively or actively, just approving contrived plot scenarios. It was almost excusable as a dumb panic mistake in season 6 when he was new, but not learning from it later, Cass suddenly wanting back into heaven and yet again making a choice that directly bones the Winchesters. That's Singer's work. Castiel can and has learned from his mistakes and is often put in areas outside of his control. As soon as I heard Singer was running season 12, I called the plot outright. Brief spoiler alert for about 10 seconds here if you haven't seen season 12. Okay, so we get to the side melodrama leading to Castiel breaking away from the party and making a dumb decision that bones the Winchesters and ultimately leads to the new ambiguous, all-powerful evil being born into the world before it kills him. Spoiler. Over. Okay, so what happened in season 6 after this? Ratings tanked, and we had to bring Cass back, but they did a reset on him with Emmanuel, which, as per another inevitable video, I fear they're about to try with the alternate universe Castiel. That's a different topic. Thing is, you don't hate Castiel. You hate a crap producer that always greenlights the same garbage every time he runs the show. What are Castiel's mistakes otherwise? Falling for the Winchesters. Everything else was shared, literally not a choice on his part or outside of his control. You aren't tired of Castiel, you're tired of Singer. So direct your anger in the right place and we can stop having these other terrible ideas running the show too. Peace.